in tandem with Otter is going to be Bloodline on that Blissey, looking to give them soft boils and give them support to keep Absol from just completely sliding too early in this game.
Interesting look there. Bulby not taking taking all of the wild Pokemon along the way to make sure that they have a big stack going into the goal zone.
Pikadiff getting pushed out here by Bloodline and Celestial. Good pressure. Celestial joining into the mix in that bottom path early. Might make a way back into the central area, and it looks like that's where they're going to go.
Pikadiff already expending the focus band on their Pokemon. Bloodline having a staring contest with an Apom within their path, eventually knocking it out. They're just waiting for passive experience to tick up far enough that deleting that Pokemon will get them the maximum efficiency towards their level up.
And it looks like that's what both Blissies are doing, is look where Nudo is. They're on the chase here, trying to get on the back door on full send. Going to meet up with the rest of the squad. The Hoopa coming back from that central area, that safe zone there, and trying to make it up. But here we go, IX Gaming getting a big chip in first, and that's Celestial that goes down for full send.
Oh, Snowpoints takes down Rin, though, as they were trying to escape. The Hoopa having the huge amount of mobility that it does finds them now, but OG's on the chase a second time.
Picking up a berry might be just enough to get them out. Great reset by Snowpoints, getting themselves out of danger, and OG can't be too happy that they just missed out that KO opportunity. But don't worry, Otter was there to line up and feed them anyways.
Yeah, they got their frustration out on a different target. They made it happen. OG, such a phenomenal top path player, one of the best in the game, is running the extreme speed right now against full send, leveraging the Dragonite Absol to be the securing tools for their team. OG is going to want to take the team fight every single time.
Celestial and company down there in the bottom path holding back Nudo and Pikadiff. Snowpoint's going to grab a berry and hold it down up top. These teams are really not getting too far. Of course I say that. Of course I say that. And that's a big KO. Lucario in the top path here. Celestial getting low. Good egg bomb. They need to buy space. Otter buying time as well. And they're on the retreat here because Celestial was on the verge, getting that soft boiled to make sure they don't go down too quick.
Otter plays a heck of a fence post. You're not getting past them with that hyper voice, completing so much spatial gain there. The bottom path is a tough one to push through when hyper voice is creating that space. Now look, so much early attention put up here at 720. These bees coming up at the top path are going to be a hard fight.
A hard fight, it's going to be up top. Easy fight downstairs. As a good amount goes there, but that's again egg bomb by Pikadiff to trying to get them for themselves. Bloodline blind time, and the experience is going to Otter. Already level 7 here, looking pretty good. Dreadnought right around the corner.
Last time we saw Full Send win a tournament, it was on the back of this comp with a Blastoise in the mix. Nudo goes down here. OG tries to get some revenge.
Both teams have a Dragonite. They're going to try and get into the action here. Full Send with a player advantage. Celestial going in deep, going to try and find some space. Dreadnought's getting Hyper Voice down in tandem with the Hyper Beam, and they get it for full send as now they have the shields and the experience, and let's see if they can convert. First KO, that's Blissey on the Dragonite Rin going down, and full send taking this in a mean way as Lucario's getting a KO streak of 2. Bulby really flexing that top pass skill set here downstairs and getting it done for full send.
These team compositions need an early lead so bad to be impactful. Absol needs it to have these big spikes of damage, and you see them getting the scores at the top path. They do get KO'd for it. Sylveon has an early lead, but falls off in damage numbers a little bit towards the end of the game if you don't keep them at the top all the time. Full Send doing exactly what they need to do to make sure that Otter is efficiently doing damage to everything.
Celestial trying to get all the experience they can off the side of IX Gaming, trying to push that advantage that they have in the Dragonite experience lead. OG engages deep though. We have tons of E-Speed resets. Bliss Assistance on Celestial. We have a Unite move coming out. There's going to be a Draco Impact landing, and they're going to use that to charge through. They get 3 KOs, 3 players down for IX Gaming. KO streak of 2 for Celestial, looking real good. Rin gets one back the other way, but they're taken out in short order as that Rotom hits that goal zone, and now we're going to get tons. Oh, that's going to be a 39-point overcap. Are you kidding me?
A 39-point overcap, probably at the last possible second, done by Bulby, the Lucario player here. Bulby has played on a lot of different squads, a lot of different top path options, but their Lucario gameplay in the last couple of tournaments has been nothing short of immaculate. Bulby has been putting in just an exceptional performance tournament after tournament, and looking at where they at in experience right now, 10 to OG's 9, one of the other best Lucarios in the game, they're definitely looking good today.
We see both teams coming down 15 seconds till Dreadnought. Otter's positioning forward though.
Yeah, Otter definitely trying to make sure that none of the team of IX Gaming can get there in time. You notice that they don't have that speed flux zone to speed them up at all, so they have to play ahead a little bit for intel.
They're going to use this Hoopa to pull the squad down here as they're both level 9 and the engage starts. Otter's trying to find their mark with their half HP, using their Unite movement in the middle. They're trying to get into the Dreadnought here, but no, it's Rin that takes it this time, and they're all over Otter. Then a KO for Nudo as they're pushing back up, and the Bliss Assist on OG gives them the support they need as that goal zone is absolutely decimated and removed from Remote Stadium, and they're going to continue this push. Retsu's going to go see what's up, get some vision as Full Send is on the backside getting points in that top goal zone.
So points uniting there in the top half, just trying to bring someone there to get a little bit of scoring pressure onto that top goal zone. Yes, the experience lead all of a sudden is hemorrhaged by IX Gaming. They're back in this one, but Full Send holds on to a point lead ever so scarcely.
Bloodline going to give a little soft boil to the Lucario. They're going to see if they can get engaged. Bolby looking for an opportunity here, and so is Bloodline as they're moving together in tandem. Pika-Diff, good little egg bomb, tries to seal up to B, falls a little short. Celestial wants to eye up a target, and that's the Rotom. They're just getting positional advantage.
Pika-Diff is spending a lot of time utilizing these egg bombs on wild Pokemon Secures, where Bloodline instead is disrupting the enemy team, making space for Full Send to succeed on last hitting these objectives, and it's paying off every single time it happens. Right now, Celestial knocks out that Rotom. 3 members of IX Gaming are dedicated to take out Rotom as fast as possible.
Yeah, Bloodline and Otter are going to service getting some vision here as the other 3 players for Full Send are in the bottom path, and that Rotom is already gone.
We only have 3 minutes left in this game. We might see one more Dreadnought here on the map, but other than that, we're looking at a pretty electric team fight in the last 2 minutes. Pika-Diff taking a long route along this top path, trying to avoid the sight of any member of Full Send.
The Dragonite for Full Send just a level behind Rin here, and that's a gap they're going to want to close. 20 seconds, and there's going to be a Dreadnought that hits the map. Pika-Diff getting chased down by Otter. Hyper Voice does so much damage and picks up the KO right under 3 minutes.
Sylveon does a ton of damage, and not to mention it's a pretty quick Pokemon, so getting away from that threat, not too easy. However, Otter in a little bit of danger. Nudo closes the gap. They're at level 12, almost close to the 13. That's a massive KO at this time.
Yeah, that's a big spike. This Dreadnought looks like it's going to go straight to Full Send, and that's going to give them good experience to try and bring some parity. Retsu just hanging out. They're going to try and take this with a Hyper Space Hole. Can they clutch it out for IX Gaming? That's the question. They do! Are you kidding me? Retsu, you legend! The mythical Pokemon do mythical things here under 3 minutes, and IX Gaming takes the 3rd Dreadnought.
Retsu may be new to the support role on this squad, but they are not new to the art of stealing objectives away from enemy teams. Amazing play by Retsu there. All of a sudden, Nudo is well out-leveling the other team, and Rin's at level 14.
Nudo gets the KO on Otter. That's a 17-second reset timer here, and just a dive by Celestial as this thing is getting ripped. Nudo, you wanted the carry, you're getting it. This goes in on Celestial. They're absolutely chunked. The Unite moves are coming out. Zapdos is at 50%. They're pushing forward. Full Send looking real low. All their players are going down. That's 3 down. Left side team takes it. IX Gaming off the back of OG as now all of IX Gaming is collapsing on the goal zone. 3 players down for Full Send, and they don't have enough in pocket to make up the gap that's about to be created here, Zoinks.
OG was taken by a fever to secure the zap. Great use of their Unite move right on top of the Zapdos. Aura Cannon doing 6 little ticks of damage while just charging up that gigantic damage amount. That is going to secure Zapdos very, very well. Now it's up to Rin to try to escape, and Retsu is there for the backup.
Rin fakes around the hyperspace hole, just goes back and pick up some of these wild Pokemon. Maybe get their Unite move up to stage a little bit of a defense or counter push. Retsu playing so far forward. Look what they're doing, just causing havoc in the backside of Full Send, so they can't have a coalesced push. Good reset by them, and time is running out. There's a minute. IX has a huge lead, but it's not insurmountable. Full Send just needs to get it together.
OG was taken as trying to make it insurmountable. A little bit of a deep undercover mission they're on right now, but Bulby starts this siege on the bottom goal zone. A small one in there by Sylveon, gonna be beaten out by OG's 36.
Plus 52, we're pushing forward. Bulby's about a half HP. They're getting chunked. They get to catch a huge reset here as they close out the goal zone, and they're trying to go straight to Central. Bulby catching the Hyper Beam. Rin trying to play some defense here, getting bubbled out a little bit. As Celestial's trying to find some space so they can get their team in there, but it's Nudo closing the door on those shenanigans, and here we go, 2 players down, and Nudo's heating up, and that's not a great place to be if you're Full Send, because an on-fire Nudo is a dangerous place. Snow Point's the last one to go down here and sent back to base. IX Gaming gonna take this game 1.
Nudo, an excellent late game slayer Pokemon, absolutely destroying Full Send and any Pokemon they threw at one of their goal zones. You never expect Absol to be a defensive Pokemon. When it comes to KOing the enemies, Absol does it all. Great job by Nudo there to shut down any last minute hopes by Full Send.
Without a doubt. IX Gaming taking game one.
Now this matchup is interesting to watch, especially because look at Bulby's clear here in the top path. Lucario's most often will leave these A-Palms within here to come back later and get the contestable experience or give it to their central area players. But remember, Otter on the Sylveon doesn't need a ton of experience to get leveled up quickly.
That's right, Nudo quickly getting their levels, not going straight for the kind of quick scores that we've seen or been used to by then. Bloodline pushing very far forward. Pika still just a chancey, about a third HP left, feeling pretty good. They make it out, and Nudo just looking for the next target.
OG finally gets a score in. They're gonna need to get both of these citrus berries to stay up, and they do. Otter not taking any damage yet means when they cross over that citrus berry, they get 0 healing.
Well, Bolby, good little pushback for the Meteor Mash, but they get KO'd by OG, who's just a little bit further ahead, and they were so low. Finally, Absol getting some stacks and 16 points. That's not a bad look there, Zoinks.
Wins in top path, wins in bottom path, and even in the central area, you saw Retsu playing around a little bit on the Hoopa, fighting against snow points in that mid area around Zapdos.
Retsu rolling in for a little support. Those bees are eviscerated in tandem with Hyper Voice and those Lucarios in the action too. OG getting chunked, player advantage for Full Send, and they're content with just using that to get the advantage on bees and are now kind of switching around where they're going to be on the map.
This investment was very good for eliminating the bees, making sure that both Rin and OG weren't getting the value, but that was on the back of giving Nudo even more stacks. The quick Hoopa rotation, though, does get the KO on them and means experience is still going to be going towards Bloodline at a good rate.
Rin and Pikachu looking to see if there's any targets they can catch out. Might be Otter. Snow Points is getting pretty low, getting chip-shotted in by Retsu and company here as the Lucario and the Hoopas are babysitting the top path. I'm just keeping an eye on Nudo. Where's Nudo going? Looks like they're rolling up top.
Looking for a sneaky score. They have not given themselves up for vision at all while they're hiding in this bush. As they entered into there, though, Snow Points definitely spotted them out. Bolby secures the last hit on that. Nudo not getting that wild Pokemon experience.
Big engage on Bolby and a big KO there as well as the 750-minute mark just ticks through. Nudo and OG just rolling downstairs.
IX Gaming's early game going so much better here in game 2. Right now, Full Send is trying to get a little bit of a cheeky score, and it works. But look at Rin already level 7. If they hit this 7-minute mark and are evolved to level 8, it could be huge. Celestial is keeping match, though, on the other side.
Yeah, keeping pace very well as that Audino is just catching hands from both Blissey's there. Rin playing forward, Otter trying to catch somebody, but good spacing by IX Gaming. There's Nudo engages and catches Bloodline. Is Bloodline going to go down? Nudo catches the reset. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but they can't be happy with Bloodline and their crosshairs getting away.
Sometimes Retsu says, get in, losers. We're going to Dreadnought. You just got to take the hyperspace hole. Absol, though, still going to find the KO just a few moments later.
IX all over this Dreadnought. OG is low. We're going to see if the Hyper Beam close it out. Right side team takes it. That's off the back of the Dragonite. Excuse, at the time it was Dragonair. And opening up the opportunity for Nudo to get scores and up to Rin just dragon dancing in, getting that KO, not letting that reset happen.
No, not at all. Celestial in the danger zone here a little bit. A retreat comes out though from OG. Good call. You know that there's a few displacement Pokemon of Hoopa and Blissey to stop you in your tracks and remove your escape route. So good collapse there. A big Unite move here. Midnight Blades from Nudo chasing down Bolby. They get the KO.
Yeah, they got caught in the crosshairs, finally getting a KO that they were so hungry for before. And now Rotom is being taken by IX Gaming as well, as that's looking to collapse into that first stage goal zone there.
A little bit of a flip-flop scenario from game 1 to game 2. Full Send behind, but keeping the points close, which could be very, very important. And Celestial, we talked about this player and the impact they bring to the game. Trademark level lead every single time.
Yeah, good little Hyper Beam by Celestial getting a KO, but here comes Rin. They're going to try and swing it back the other way. Bolby coming through with the support as well, and they're going to see if they can push back IX Gaming.
Wow, OG gets that full 30 in. The Egg Bomb from Bloodline just a hair late, not able to stop it. Now the top goal zone is broken. Both bottom goal zones are up, though, which could be an impactful thing here for the second Dreadnought fight. I'm looking to see where the Hoopas place their hyperspace holes when they Unite move and see how aggressive they want to be.
Nudo playing very far forward down there, trying to play forward and catch someone out to see if they can get just a cheeky KO before this thing cracks off here.
Nudo's looking at one of the most highest leveled Pokemon in the game right now. Celestial, the only other player at a higher level. That means Nudo can 1v1 pretty much any Pokemon in the game. They get caught out in a multiple enemy situation. It could be dangerous, but Nudo doesn't get caught out too often.
Pikadiff at half HP. Bulby gets sussed out with the Egg Bomb, of course. The Unite move is coming out for full send. They're going to try and get their team down there quickly. IX matches suit. They're pushing forward. I'm taking an eye. Blitz assistance on Lucario. Full distance. Big little chip up there, and that might make the difference as the left side team takes it. What an amazing opening for Celestial to take that off the huge Blitz assistance onto the Lucario Bulby. KO streak of 2 for Nudo, though. They're making them pay for taking that Dreadnought out front of their nose as now Rin gets in on the action, and IX Gaming is all over this goal zone. Otter trying to hold it down. It's a huge Hyper Beam, and Nudo gets a KO as well as they're all so low here. Bulby, are you going to go down? No, they get out. They have to retreat. Snowpoint's trying to play some defense, but IX Gaming is not letting them off, and they're not letting their foot off the brake. Celestial finally pushing back, and IX Gaming dipping out.
Rin does get the reset there. They come back full health, but only a little bit of time left on the Blitz Assistance buff. Bulby's got to run, gets the soft boil from Bloodline, is keeping themselves up. Celestial does go down, though.
Big Blitz Assistance onto Nudo, and that's who you wanted. They're going to get a KO there on the Blissey. They're trying to find their next target. It's Bulby. The chase is on the Hyper Beam, closes it out. KO streak of 2 for Rin. IX Gaming looks so strong right now, and Nudo level 12, Rin level 12. They're looking to hyper carry, and they're executing on that plan.
Massive overdunk in the bottom path, and basically non-existent one in the top path. Full send down by over 100 points right now, 81 to 208. Experience lead is getting a little devastating. However, we can remember, you can always trust in Celestial to hit those levels when they need to. Every central area Pokemon is going their way, but they do have a pretty big deficit to overcome.
IX Gaming sees the experience lead, and they're trying to leverage it, keeping full send away from the road and buying more time. They're pushing forward, and that's the Otter that's down, and OG's getting real deep, but Hyper Beam just chips them out. But Snowpoints and Celestial are both so low, and that's enough space for IX Gaming to jump on top of this road.
Nudo wins that engage, not with any KOs except for on Otter, I suppose, but other than that, just damage. That means this Rotom is going down the path here at 3 minutes, threatening that second tier goal zone. IX with an already huge score lead means that Full Send cannot ignore this objective Pokemon.
Absolutely. They have 3 players, committed to making that happen, as IX Gaming is already on the beach, catching some rays, ready for the big turtle.
This is going so far in IX Gaming's favor right now. The level lead is getting astronomical. IX Gaming is setting themselves up into position to win this match and go to Worlds. 208 to 81, Rin's at 14, Nudo's at 13. What can Full Send do here?
Well, Full Send could only wish that Nudo didn't take over to 14, but that happened as soon as you said it. So here we go. IX Gaming just looking at posture, getting good vision. Pikadiff playing forward. You like to see it.
Pikadiff can play as far forward as they want to. A tanky Pokemon and Blitz Assistance can get them out of danger if they really need it. We can see that happen onto Rin, and Rin would re-engage for the damage. So much vision provided. They are looking at top, central, and bottom path, and they even ping Sylveon in the top.
Yeah, Snowpoint's coming in. Rin trying to catch them out. The Unite move is trying to come out as they're trying to stun down Rin, and they know that's who's going to close out. Blitz Assistance comes along. Both Dragonites have it. They're trying to move through. Holy smokes. There's so much stuff going on the screen. There we go. IX Gaming seals it up. KO streak of 2 for Nudo. It's on the back of the Hyper Beam. KO streak of 3 for Absol. Are you kidding me? Celestial. Looks like they used their Unite move to jump down forward into the action here, but they're trying to convert as Snowpoint was going for the points. I accidentally called IX Gaming as the one that took that, but it was Full Send, and Nudo just wiped out the team.
Full Send's Hyper Beam is the one that actually secures it here. So now they are up with a very, very small point lead. All right, so IX Gaming has 288. Full Send with only 181 right now. Despite getting the Zapdos, they only got 1 score in even in total.
Yeah, IX Gaming collapsed all around the goal zones. They had more players standing, so yes, Full Send clutched it out. Celestial did their job, but IX Gaming immediately jumped on their motorbikes, raced across the island, and got their points in. Now they got to play some defense. 100 points separates them. They're going for it. Bulby tries to engage. They're trying to find a body here, as Nudo's trying to line up some KOs as well. Bulby gets chunked their way down. Blissey and Lucario bite the dust here, as IX Gaming's first defensive stand looks good.
Celestial finally shuts down Nudo, though. That's the main main brunt of their damage. Snowpoint's trying to get this reset, does not get it. Rin shuts them down with his Hyper Beam. 4 players down from full send, only 1 from IX. Celestial, the last hope to get to London, is immediately deleted after they land on the Draco Impact. 25 seconds left in this game.
IX Gaming, you only got to play defense for another couple moments here. OG just hanging out. Retsu watching the bottom gold zone, and they are ready to go. I don't even think Full Send can make it across the map. IX Gaming, I hope you've picked up your passports because you are going to London.
They have cinched their spot for Worlds. IX Gaming does it. What an amazing game. Despite losing Zapdos in game number 2, they are able to shut down the members of Full Send attempting to score, absolutely wipe them out, and they still win the game. Congratulations to IX Gaming. You are North America's 2nd world representative.
Nudo catching the crown there, 105 points, tons of KOs, 288 to 181. IX Gaming is moving on.